So the next thing that happened on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, it was the main event. It was the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns with Sami Zayn and Paul Heyman, the Bloodline at ringside, versus Kevin Owens one-on-one for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, before this match even started, they had Hardy playing with his band and stuff, playing the theme song for the Royal Rumble, and it was a pretty good song and stuff, so yeah, he did pretty good for his performance and all that stuff. But yeah, the Usos and Solo Sikoa was not at ringside for this match. And this match, it was a pretty good match. It was going back and forth and everything between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. And man, the ending, we'll have to jump into it in a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and just keep on going on with this match. It's going to be a tough one. So yeah, Kevin Owens at one point actually botched a move. He botched a moonsault. Thank God he was okay though. Like he slipped off the ropes and stuff, but it looked like he was like okay after it. So he botched it, and then he got back up quickly, hits the senton onto Roman, and then he goes back up onto the second turnbuckle, jumping off with the moonsault, but Roman moves out the way. Owens slaps the mat, and then Roman hits a spear onto him. He pins him. 1, 2. Owens kicking out at 2, and then Owens gets back up. Both of them's going at it a little bit. Kevin Owens kicked. Roman was trying to hit another spear onto him. Kevin Owens kicks him in the chest, and then he tries to hit the stunner onto Reigns, but Reigns pushes him into the referee, which Owens accidentally hits the referee and then knocked the referee out of the ring. Kevin Owens then turns around, and then he hits the pop-up powerbomb onto Roman. He pins him. He could have got the 3 count, but there ain't no referee down there and stuff. Kevin's complaining and stuff, and then eventually he gets hit with another spear and all that stuff. And then, Roman and Kevin's going at it. Roman then hits like a low blow onto Kevin Owens inside the ring. Kevin rolls out the ring, and then Roman, starts beating down Kevin Owens and everything. At one point, Roman Reigns hits a spear onto Kevin Owens through the barricade, laying him out, grabs him by the head, slamming his head against the steel steps multiple times and everything. He gets back into the ring, hits a spear onto him. Kevin Owens kicks out at 2, and then Roman tells Sami, grab me a steel chair since the referee's knocked out and stuff, And Sami didn't want to do it. He's looking for one eventually, and he finally grabs one, and Roman's just getting pissed off at him. He passes Roman the steel chair. Roman turns around, and then he gets kicked in the stomach, gets hit with a stunner by Kevin. Kevin pins him, but Roman barely kicking out at 2. Kevin picks him up, throws him to the ropes, lifts him up for the pop-up powerbomb, but Roman comes down with the Superman punch onto him, hits a spear onto him, pinning him for like the 3 count. And then Roman Reigns won the match. So yeah, Roman Reigns defeated Kevin Owens and has retained the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. That's what happened. Really, really great match. But then, after the match, Roman wasn't done. He calls the Usos and Solo Sikoa down to the ring. And then they just start beating down Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns had enough of Owens. He starts beating him down and stuff. The Usos is down there just beating the hell out of Kevin Owens. They lift him up, hit their tag team finish move, the D1, onto Kevin Owens. They grabbed a steel chair, wrapped it around his head, having him sitting at the bottom turnbuckle, and then Solo Sikoa hits that hip attack with the steel chair wrapped around his head, laying him out. Roman then tells Paul Heyman, hey, do you got the handcuffs? And Paul Heyman was like, yeah, I got one, and I got the second one because I always carry a second one. And then Roman was like, that's good. And then they handcuff Kevin Owens to the top rope and stuff. Owens just leaning there. The Usos starts laying in multiple super kicks, like 5 or 6 of them each, So it was like a total of like 10 or 12 they hit on Kevin Owens, just laying him out. Single super kicks and then the double super kicks onto Kevin Owens, just laying him out and stuff. And then Roman has the steel chair in his hands, about to hit Kevin, but then Sami Zayn stops him. And Sami's like, no, you're better than this. You're the tribal chief. You should not be doing this. He's beneath you. And Roman looks at Sami. He looks at him like, you telling me what to do type of thing. But then he starts thinking. He goes like, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be doing this. You should. And he tries to give the steel chair to Sami. Sami didn't want to take the steel chair. But eventually Roman's like, you're going to take the steel chair and you're going to hit him with it. And Sami grabs the steel chair and stuff, and it looks like he's about to hit Kevin with it, but he don't want to and everything. Roman starts getting upset. He gets in Sami Zayn's face, starts pushing him in the face and everything, and then Roman turns around, talking junk to Kevin Owens, and then Sami Zayn hits Roman Reigns in the back with the steel chair. The Usos look so pissed off about it. Jimmy Uso comes up hitting a super kick onto Sami Zayn, laying him out. Solo Sikoa grabs Sami, hitting the Samoan Spike onto him, laying him out. And then they start beating Sami down and stuff. And then Roman looks at Jay, going to go like, hey, you going to help us out with this? And Jay was like, I can't do this, pretty much. And he just walks out the ring all upset, crying and everything. Sami was crying before this and everything. So yeah, he was just crying, and Roman had enough of Sami. He grabs a steel chair and starts beating him with a steel chair, and then he starts laying in some hits onto Sami, laying him out, and then Jimmy Uso at one point hits another super kick onto Kevin Owens, laying him out, and yeah, Kevin Owens is knocked out, handcuffed to the top rope, and Sami Zayn's just laid out on the mat, and the fans was chanting, fuck you, Roman. So yeah, that's what happened there. Really good main event. And at one point at the ending of this match, I forgot to mention that Roman was slapping Kevin, and then Kevin slapped the shit out of him, and then that's when Roman hit the spear, pinning him for the 3 count. So yeah, that was the ending of that match. But yeah, like I said, really good match, and it was just sad that Sami Zayn is now out of the bloodline. But yeah, either I can see 2 things happening at Elimination Chamber. Either it's going to be a one-on-one match between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns for the titles, which that'll be a good one, obviously, or Roman will be defending his titles in the Elimination Chamber match up against Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and multiple other people. So yeah, that's what it could be, but yeah, we're going to see about that. But like I said, really good match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, and what happened at the ending was really great. With everything, the match, and what happened after the match, 5 stars. That's why I'll give it. 5 stars, the match, and what happened after the match. The match itself, I'll probably give like 4 stars at least, but everything put together, 5. Just really good, you know. Tonight's Royal Rumble pay-per-view was really good. For tonight's pay-per-view, I gotta give it 9 stars, and that's why I'll give it. The main event was really good. The Women's Rumble was good. The Men's Rumble was good. The Pitch Black match was, I guess that was like my least favorite. And I didn't really care for Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair, sadly. Like, it just didn't really deliver like that. But other than that, 3 out of 5 matches, really good though. Not even gonna lie. So yeah, Cody Rhodes won the men's, Rhea Ripley won the women's, Roman won the main event, Bray won his match, and then Bianca won the title. So yeah, all my predictions was spot on pretty much. So yeah, really good stuff. Really great show. 9 stars. That's why I'll give the whole show. So yeah, really good stuff. But yeah, that has been my WWE Royal Rumble 2023 reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. It'll all be down there in the description box. And I'll see you guys later for this Monday's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later. Until then.